How's it going, everybody? In this particular video, we're going to take a look at rapid per VLAN Spanning Tree Plus. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of testing prior to actually getting Spanning Tree up and running. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to do some pings from R2 to R5 like we did in the previous video, just to test to make sure that Spanning Tree was working and we had layer 2 connectivity, because the way that it's set up right now is R2 sits here on switch 2 and R5 sits over here on switch 1, so traffic actually has to traverse this link to get to here. So we have interconnectivity between the devices, everything is working. So what my goal is to do a test on R2, do a ping, and then pull the connection between R5 and R4, or switch 1 and switch 2, and test the connectivity to see if it's actually going to work. The idea behind this is to see how fast Spanning Tree can reconverge around a failure. So one of the things we're going to do is I'm going to connect into switch 2, or router 2 I should say, and I'm going to do that same ping I did a few minutes ago, except for I'm going to repeat the ping for 100 times. And so by doing that, I should be able to pull it out. Now R14 or switch port 14 is considered the root port. So as soon as I unplug it, it should take 30 to 50 seconds for the connectivity to come back up. So I've got the port in my fingers. I'm going to hit the enter key and see how long it works. Oh, that happened so fast. I didn't. That didn't work out too well, did it? All right, so here we go. I didn't even get a chance to unplug it. How bad is that? Let me get it ready and hit the up arrow, and so now it's didn't even get a chance to fail over. So right now it's in the process of failing, and we're going to sit here and watch it fail. See how long it takes to time out. So timeout is 2 seconds. For every one of these dots, that's 2 seconds worth of time. So 15 or thereabouts should be 30 seconds, and up to 25. Okay, there it goes. And there we have it. So we had, what is that? We had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 20, 26 seconds of failure. Well, it says down here that during a scheduled maintenance window, the design team has been testing layer 2 reconvergence times. The consistent results have shown that under certain circumstances, a single link failure can cause the network to be down in excess of 30 seconds while Spanning Tree detects the failure and converges around it. As the next major stage of the network design includes a new voice over IP implementation to replace a legacy PBX system, these figures are unacceptable. To resolve this, the design team has requested you change STP on layer 2 from PBST Plus over to Rapid PBST Plus and designate all access ports as edge ports. Implement the change, test new convergence times by sending ICMP echoes from R2 to R5 and disabling port 14 between switch 1 and switch 2, which is actually what we just did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug that guy back in. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to every switch and configure Rapid PBST, and we'll see exactly how much of a change that is. So we're going to keep this guy right here, and as you can see, we have this massive amount of time that nothing was going on. So we're going to go to switch 1 first, and we're going to go to global config. We're typing Spanning Tree mode Rapid PBST. And then we're going to do the same thing on switch 2, 3, 4, just to get everything up to speed. Switch 2, doesn't matter the order that I do it in, just as long as I get the configuration in there. Config T, Spanning Tree mode Rapid, and switch 3, and then we'll jump over to switch 4. And then we're going to jump over Telnet go to global config and span mode rapid. Alright, so now that's all situated. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drop back out of here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to R2 again, and we're going to, oh, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that port. Alright, so well, I'm going to get it just so that the interface driver detects it. Okay, there it goes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the plug and hit enter and see how fast it takes to. We lost 1 ping. So about 2 seconds of time for reconvergence. Much quicker. So that's all I did is I just had to reconverge. See, now if I was to jump over to switch 1 now, jump down out here and do show spanning tree for VLAN 20. The root port now is 13 because of the fact of 14 went down. Now I'm going to plug this guy back in. Now we'll do that. And now 14 became the root again. Why? Because the cost is 1 cost increment better than port 13. So that's how fast the reconvergence works. I already went into extreme detail on how Rapid Spanning Tree does its calculation, so I'm not going to go into that here, but I just wanted to show you the difference so you can implement Rapid PBST and get it to work. Now, what Rapid per VLAN Spanning Tree does by default is it detects which ports are not sending BPDUs. So if we jump over to switch 2 real quick, it says put all ports that are not switch ports or going to another switch into access mode. Designate all access ports as edge ports. So if we pull up this guy, we have 1 and R1 must not be sending full duplex signal because it says this guy right here. So yeah, so but actually we're looking at VLAN 20. So show spanning tree VLAN 1. Oh. VLAN 10. It says oh, we're on the wrong switch. Switch 1. My bad. Port 1 is in edge port because it detects that it's a non-switch because it's not sending BPDUs. That's the primary reason. So that's what it is. Rapid Spanning Tree will automatically do that, so we don't have to go in there and actually configure anything really on this. We just have to go in and make the configuration change. So next one we're going to talk about is multiple spanning tree and how it can do different things to the network. I hope this has been informative for you. I would like to thank you for viewing.